Hi, this is Rick Morgan,
And this is Nolan Morgan.
and we have a new tacking iron to supply. It's similar to the last one we had, but we had some questions. People asked us for longer cord. Can I have an off and on switch? Can I have a potentiostat to dial the temperature up and down? Can I have a light that indicates that it's on? We said yes. What's the one thing we didn't ask for, Nolan?
For it to be in English.
In English, so it's in, I think, Chinese. And so, but it's pretty self-explanatory. This is the off and on switch. Up is on, down is off. The top light means that it's, sorry, Nolan, that it is power on. Middle one is that it's hot. And the bottom one is there's an overprotect system. So Nolan and I are going to map the temperatures out to this item so we can see what these numbers, what temperatures you'd get. I like to do, 140 or so for Silver Age book and 120 for a modern book. So this is, could be useful for that. And the cord is slightly longer. It's like 6 or 8 inches longer overall. It's not that longer, but it's still the same great tacking iron, and I've got just a few of them, and they work well. So we're going to try it out, right, buddy?
Yep.
All right, let's do it.
Max action.
So we're going to create a little heat map, and Nolan, to do that, you want to show us our thermocouple, Nolan?
All right, so this is the thermocouple, a little black tipped white thing, and this is the heat sink, and this is the tacking iron.
Right. And can you show us the data acquisition system, Nolan?
It's a little on a frame is right here.
So it's calibrated, and we're going to check the temperature with a heat sink on the back so that we get a sort of a more representative temperature profile of the tacking iron. And here we go. All right, so Nolan is starting the analysis. I'm going to go ahead and collect. Nolan, you start the collection there on your side.
All right.
So there you go. You got it?
Yeah.
A little bit of ambient data. So we're like 16.5 degrees. So go ahead and apply your, at number 2, at setting 2, apply your thing to here. Touch it to the thermocouple.
Yeah. All right.
There you go. So hold it there. And let's watch if the temperature goes up and see what it goes to. This is at level 2.
I can't see it, so I don't know.
Oh, look on your screen there.
Oh. Yeah.
You have the same screen I do. And it's
All
not,
right.
it's warmer, but it's not incredibly warm, right?
Huh. Interesting. I thought that'd be more.
Level 2.
Uh,
All right, so go ahead and take it off. We'll let it warm up, and we'll see. It was like 72 degrees, okay? So we'll go ahead and stop that. All right, so now we turned it up to level 6.
oh, shoot. Press something wrong.
Okay, and it's ambient's like 71. Hasn't, well, 70 isn't quite cool. Go ahead and apply it, Nolan, to the. Let's see what it is. 6 is.
Yeah, it's a lot harder than all the other ones. That's for sure.
So 6 is at like 95 degrees or 96, would you say?
Well, it's a little bit more than 97. I like this like 90, 97. Yep.
Well, I'll get an average here in a minute. So let me stop it, and then I'm going to just get an average here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to see what the average is, and it's about 97 degrees there.
I knew it.
Good job, Nolan.
Knew it, dude.
All right, let's turn it up a little more. Let's go with 8. Go to 8.
I'm a scientist.
All right, we're going to start at level 8. And Nolan, go ahead and click discard.
Discard.
And go ahead and measure.
Okay, I'm gonna try to make sure I have non-shaky hand.
Okay.
So two-handed formation.
All right, let's see. It's getting warmer.
This is between business and serious business.
So 120. So level 8 is about the temperature we would like to do sort of most modern age books at. It's getting cooler because of the heat sink of the nut, but it should warm up pretty quickly and stabilize.
If you ever need to run a wire between metal and metal, make sure that put some like syrup between it because it's slippery. Keeps moving around. It'll work well.
Well, we'll use Kapton tape next time. It's a heat-resistant tape that we can use. We have some.
Huh.
All right, so this is around 120-ish. It's going to warm up a little as the heat sink absorbs some heat. It comes to equilibrium.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
So let's take a look here and see. This is a little cooler than 120. Oh, maybe a little warmer. I don't know. It's coming up as we thought, right? It's as the nut starts to acts kind of like a flywheel, right? For the like a heat sink. There we go. Let's let it go a few more seconds and we'll take an average because it looks pretty flat now. Oh, a little warmer.
Whoa, dude, that is a lot.
Yeah.
Is the bottom warmer? Let's see, top.
Oh yeah, the head might be. There might be hot spots on it, so we'll have to be aware of that.
Okay, I'm doing the head right now.
Or the thinner part. Yeah, the thinner part may not be quite as hot.
Okay.
Well, that's good. We'll get a good average, right? So we'll take an average.
This is you already got the average for the middle.
I'm going to stop here, and I'm just going to take an average of all of this.
Yeah, and then I'll do the bottom too.
Okay. Hold on a second. I'm just going to see what the average here is.
I see the average. I'm doing the bottom right
It's 123. Okay. So I'm going to click collect. You can go do append. Go ahead. And then let's do the bottom of the head. So the bottom of the head seems to be a little.
It's supposed to be on 8 right now?
Yeah.
Right, good.
So that is.
Ooh.
Warmer. So it's hotter towards the bottom than it is towards the top. That's interesting.
Dude, oh my god. It's a lot warmer, actually.
Yeah, it is. That's interesting to note.
Oh, wait, it came off, actually. Hold on.
That's okay.
One thing. Hold on, wait. We're a little longer because...
Oh, okay. Well, that's good information to note then.
Yeah.
All right,
and
we'll
then,
show that.
so it averages the head and the bottom at 130 because I'm guessing they'll cancel each other out, so about 130?
That's about right, yeah.
Huh. That's
All right.
cool.
All right, let's go and turn it to full blast. Give it to 10, Nolan.
10? All right. Dick.
All right, Nolan. Do discard, and we'll go level 10 and see what we get. And then, all right, give us some insights, my son.
All right. I'm going to line this in place for a level 10 surprise.
The very bottom of it? Okay, this is towards the bottom of the head, which we know is now hotter, right?
Let's do the middle because it'll be equal and it's the most average, I guess.
Okay.
Because, top and bottom should equal out to get, like, the middle, which is what the middle, I'm guessing, is, so,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it'll matter too much. Well, there's actually enough of a difference for it to make, a change. But just don't, like...
I think it's... There it goes. It's now getting some heat. The heat sink effect of the nut was... You can see it... Well, did you move a little bit?
Ooh, I think so.
Okay.
Let's try not to touch the tape.
It's okay.
Yeah, say that until you have a house fire. I mean... don't look dangerous.
I love you.
Like, already in Back to the Future, clocking this all the way up to the very maximum.
All right, so it's getting... Well, there you go. There you go, Nolan. Whatever you just did. I think the heat sink effect of the nut is just now.
How about this?
That's the bottom part of the head.
Yeah.
So it's quite a bit warmer. It's around 140, which is okay, because that's where I like the Silver Age to be.
Ooh.
Why is it going down?
Whoa, what?
You moved it off of there.
What's that about?
It's okay. All right, I see it going, but try to hold it as still as possible if you can. If that's even possible, I don't know.
Ooh, I'll have to stand on one leg to do this.
Hop.
Yeah. Ooh.
I think these are around 140 or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if we hold still, yeah, there we go. There we go. Look at that, Nolan.
Let's feel bad for the comic book.
Look at this.
Ooh. Stop going down. I'm not doing anything. What?
We may be seeing the feedback loop of the actual unit. It may be sensing its own temperature and cutting the power. There might be a heat protect system. Let's see if it goes down again.
Oh. Let's see. Can it get to 170?
Nope. It's leveling out. I think what we were seeing was either the heat protect or a heat sink effect. It's starting to level out now, though.
This is how people get second-degree burns.
Yeah, well, this isn't quite hot enough to do that, but...
Really?
160 is pretty mild. I think every once in a while it does do a little bit of a heat protect and turns itself off.
Wow.
All right, so let's take this. I think that's what we're seeing. I'm not really sure.
All right. I was going to do the bottom of the head a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, this is the bottom.
Okay. Oh, it stopped to hit 180 seconds.
Oh, man.
Here, I'll click. Go ahead and click append.
Pen? All right. Still recording?
Yep.
All right. Okay.
All right. There, it's going to warm right up. There you go.
Yep. Ooh, I think it's gonna get like a 175. Whoa, what? It's going back down.
It's 160.
Ooh.
So I think 160 is a fair temperature
Oh,
for level 10 is
160.
about 160.
All right, now I'm doing the head,
Okay, the very top.
the very top. Yeah.
Oh, it's quite a bit cooler. All right, do the very bottom now.
All right. Okay. Now.
All right, so the temperatures are different from the head to the bottom. So, okay,
All right.
that's good. Now we know. I'm going to go ahead and stop it.
Yeah.
We'll say 160 for that. And here we go. Nolan, what do we learn today? So what was it? What do you think?
So level 8 is used for modern comic books.
Level 8, the dial on this.
Oh yeah, the dial on that. Well, yep. And then level 9 and 10 is used for what? Silver and gold books, right?
Silver and Bronze Age books.
Silver and Bronze
So
Age.
that's closer to like 160. So 9 would be like 140 where I like to have it typically. So maybe 9 would be silver and bronze, not too hot. And I would use for modern books probably like a number 8, right? So you can cool it off a little more. And what did you think? Was that fun?
Yeah.
Did you learn some stuff?
This is a lightsaber.
What did you learn about thermocouples?
Oh,
It's a type K. We use the type K thermocouple.
I don't know what that means.
Well, it's just a joint between two different metals that are mapped out for. They conduct differently at different temperatures and
Oh,
stuff.
you need to warm up the heat sink.
Yeah.
The bottom is hotter than the top, and the middle.
Yeah,
is
it's interesting that
average.
it's a little hotter, a few degrees hotter in the bottom of this than the top.
Oh, I thought it was hot.
And so there. Oh, this is a different one.
Well-
It's not the same one. And so, yeah, it was kind of fun, right? And the next thing we do is get some spine ticks out with our next experiment, right?
Yeah.
Sam?
Just make sure we don't burn the house down and get a first-degree burn with it.
Don't do either, please.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
So we're not responsible. it's definitely your fault.
Oh man. Okay. With that, all right, Nolan. We're out. Rick and Nolan are out.
We're out. Just give us 3 more seconds, and then
All right.
we'll be out.
All right. Take care. Bye. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.